Hello everybody, it is Claudia with Patchwork with Claudia. Today we are working on the Flyfoot block. To make this block we will need 8 squares, 4 inches color A and 8 squares, 4 inches color B. Let's see it. I already cut all 16 pieces that I need. We are making half square triangles to build this block. So the first thing that I already did was to draw a diagonal line, as you can see the first one in the middle, and then a 1/4 of an inch from this center line we draw another line on each side. We will sew on the outside lines and we will cut on the middle line. So I need to start lining here my light fabric with my dark fabric or my contrast fabric to start sewing these two. So you get on one side your fabric A, on the other side you get your fabric B. We are going to sew on the outside lines and then we cut here in the middle line and we press and we get the half square triangles like this way. So let's start sewing. So I'm going to start putting together my first two 4-inch squares. Let me show you the first one. So here it is. I already sew on the outside lines so we can see this way. Now we are going to press and cut in the middle to obtain now, as we can see, half square triangles. So we need to do the same process with the other 7 and we continue from that. After I cut and press, this is the piece that I get. Now it is time to trim all 16 sections to get a 3.5 inch around. So let's start it. To organize here my ruler, because each half square triangle needs to measure 3.5 inches. So let's check here. So here is 3.5 inches on each side. We need to do the same process with the other 15 pieces. Okay, we are going to start sewing. So let me lay out here line up my fabrics and nest my seams so I get my corners match well, and join the pieces with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. I did not mention before, but if you don't want it to cut the squares to work with the block, if you prefer to cut the triangles, you can do it. It's preference. I prefer to work with the squares and then cut join the two squares and then cut in the half diagonally. Is my preference, works better for me, but you can work on your block the way that made more sense for you, or your preference, whatever is easier for you. So I like this way, using the squares, but I know a lot of people that they prefer to cut the triangles, so it's preference. Whatever makes you feel more comfortable to work with your blocks will be okay. You will get the same result. So let me here join nest my seams here very well so I can get a better result, and align my fabrics. Let's continue here. And the last one here. So I'm organizing here my seams. So let's start cutting from the top, since that ones are, let's cut 2 by 2, and let me lay out my block again. So here this one go here, looks like it's that way, and let's see it here. This one is here, and this one here. Let's see the second row, how it works. So this one is here, it looks like a yes, and this part goes here, and let's get the other two. So let's see what I have here. This one is on this side, but it's on which way? This one is the third one, so it's this way. And here I go this way. Yes. Let's see my last row. So this one goes here, and this one is here this way. So now we continue join these parts. So let's do it. join here my seams. Let me organize here this way my seams, so then I can nest here these two. Let's do these two, and I nest here these two also. So as you see here, we got this part, you know. So I nest this one so I get a better, my corners match. And I have here the last row. So let's see what we have now. I want to remove this thread and we go from there. So this first one goes this way, yeah, and then this one goes this way, no, goes this way. The third one goes this way, and the last one goes this way. So now we are going to press the seam and join the rows. My 4 rows are ready, so now I'm going to join them. I am going to nest my seams here, and I will help myself with some pins so I can get all my corners that match very well. So let's start here, luego my second here on this side, and another more here. Now let's do with the other 2 rows. And let's match here. Let's nest my seam so I can get a better corner match. So one pin here, here in the middle, and the last one here. And let's start sewing again. Organize here the fabric a little better. Here also, get it here, get through, and my last piece here. See here, it turned around, so let me help here. And my fabric was turning around. Now with the other 2 rows. Let's do the same. Let's pass here. So let's see what we have here again. So this one goes this way, and this part goes this way. So now we can join this part, then we press, and this block is ready. Let me remove this leftover thread here. So there's the pins. I want to join here and nest my seams. Looks like I moves a little bit. Now it's better. Let's do now here in the middle. This is the central part of the block. Now here. Let me get here a better position. And we join these two and we see it. Let me show you what we get. So here is the block. So now I am going to press all my seams. Here is the Flyfoot block. It is 12.5 inches. I invite you to practice it. Also, I invite you to subscribe to my channel so you can get notifications when I post any other videos. Give me thumbs up and share the videos. See you next time here in Patchwork with Claudia. Bye.